won't run when the storm clouds come. I won't turn away. 'Cause if your eyes on the ground, when the night comes round, you only see the stars when they fall like rain. Like rain, yeah. 'Cause if your eyes on the ground, when the night comes round, you only see the stars when they fall like rain. As we wait for the light to fade, I keep asking why all those stones that we threw let the shadows grow and close every road we tried. But I won't run when the storm clouds come. I won't turn away. 'Cause if your eyes on the ground, when the night comes round, you only see the stars when they fall like rain. Like rain, yeah. 'Cause if your eyes on the ground, when the night comes round, you only see the stars when they fall like rain.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 39th edition of CCWO Fight Night. It's November, Sean. Happy November. I think it's like around
thank you.
American Thanksgiving too.
It is, you're right.
Well, happy Thanksgiving, my American friends.
Thank you.
We are about to get this one underway. If I'm not mistaken, somebody's coming out to the ring. Who is it, Sean?
That is the leader of the Ben Hopkins brand, Ben Hopkins himself.
One of the most talented call wrestlers in the world today. I know you're not a big fan, but I am definitely a big fan.
That's not true.
A big fan of the hair.
Yes, he does have nice hair. And Ben, who's been at odds for a long time now with his former tag team partner and best friend, Mason Chronic. We saw them in tag team action on the last edition of Fight Night against each other.
And things imploded at the end of the last Fight Night. Travis Sparks ultimately stood tall, even attacking his partner, Mason Chronic.
Yeah, it was craziness how that episode of Fight Night ended. A lot of momentum picked up there by Travis Sparks. And you gotta wonder what's going through the mind of Ben Hopkins, because he lost that match and he kind of got pushed to the side there. Riley got back in trying to fight Travis, and we didn't see or hear from Ben Hopkins after that match was over.
No, he really was pushed aside, and I'm sure he's not happy. And maybe he's come out here tonight on the 39th edition to explain what he thinks.
I really didn't want it to go this way. Sometimes you just want a friend, Like, it's a weird concept that I am out here literally wanting to challenge someone I thought was my best friend a little over a few months ago. But I guess we were at that point. We were at that point where Mason Chronic feels it is fine to just continuously betray someone, to just continuously attack someone. For what? What have you gained, Chronic? You won a title you have to vacate because you're too fat. You ruined a friendship with the only person in here that actually likes you. But that is fine, because if you want to tread that path, you will tread it without Ben Hopkins. Because you have screwed me out of that light heavyweight title, and now my gun is aimed straight at you. Straight at you? Straight at you. I'm so mad I can't even speak. So guess what? You dumb bitch. I don't want to just beat you. I want to put you down. I want to put you down on the floor so you cannot answer a simple count of 10. because I don't think you can count that high either. So how about this? You and me, the finale of this season of Fight Night. Last man standing, and hell, I will stand in this ring and I will wait for you to come out here and accept that, unless you are indeed a coward.
And Hopkins letting his mind known there, but it appears is brought out the arrival of the former CCWO Canadian Heavyweight Champion Mason Chronic.
Yeah, it does. And Ben wants a one-on-one match, a last man standing match on Fight Night 40 with Mason Chronic. And I wouldn't be surprised if that's what he gets, but Chronic has to come out and basically accept this challenge as he is coming to the ring now.
You know, Adam, I gotta say, this is pretty ballsy of Ben Hopkins to request for a last man standing match. I gotta believe that match would benefit Mason Chronic.
I think so. We saw even on the last Fight Night in that tag team match, Chronic just overpowers Ben. He's about 3 times the size of Ben. He's the longest reigning CCWO Canadian Heavyweight Champion. He's a fucking beast.
He is, and so I mean, I give it to Ben for the courage to request for that match. But I mean, hey, Chronic can come out here and say no. But something tells me that he likes that idea.
Oh, he loves the idea of beating somebody up.
Now we got Mason Chronic in the ring. We're about to hear from him in a second. So we're going to hear his answer, and I'm sure he's got a few other foul things to say as well.
Absolutely.
Benny boy, did I hear you correctly? You literally just asked me to come down here on the finale of Fight Night, sign your death certificate, and kill you in the arena. Did I hear that correctly? You want me to beat the shit out of you till you can no longer stand. Well, Ben, I've been doing that already. I've been beating your ass week in and week out for the fun of it. So why would I turn down this opportunity to end your career with no repercussions whatsoever? You might have been the only person to like me when you first arrived here in CCWO. You may have thought we were brothers, you may have thought we were friends, you may have thought we were mass appeal. But the truth is, Ben, I never fucking liked you. I used your dumb ass to maintain my status on top of the mountain for as long as I could. And when I fell off, yeah, Ben, I took out every ounce of anger I had pent up towards you and towards my fall. Out on you time and time again, and I enjoyed every single beatdown I gave you. I enjoyed every opportunity I took away from you. Because you're weak, you're pathetic, you're a bitch. Just like your sorry excuse of a country. You see, I'm not an illiterate. Inbred you can just verbally bury by flapping your gums and chattering your fucked up British teeth. No, bitch. I'm Mason fucking Chronic. The longest consecutive reigning champion in CCWO history. The biggest badass to come out of the United States since 2001. You might have been the only person to like me back then, Ben, but no, not anymore, Ben. Now, I've got me some new friends. And you know what, for old time's sake, I'm coming to fuck you up.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, come on now.
Cheap shot there from Chronic. And now what's he doing? Ben's back up and he's tossing him out of the ring. Oh!
Oh, wait a minute. This is Shamrock and Curtis.
What the heck?
What are they doing out here?
This is unprecedented. Does Mason Chronic really need help from 2 other goons?
I don't think he needs any help, especially after the cheap shot. And now, oh no, setting up for that Weapon X.
And he's gonna get it. Weapon X delivered onto Ben Hopkins. The Ben Hopkins brand has gone down tonight. Mason Chronic standing tall, and we're gonna have a match one-on-one on the next episode of Fight Night, the final episode of the season, the final episode of 2018. One-on-one, last man standing.
And Mason Chronic hits that Weapon X on Fight Night 40. Mason Chronic may just be the last man standing.
Well, later tonight, ladies and gentlemen, Travis Sparks is going to have a triple threat match. His opponents are yet to be determined. We have no idea who they're going to be, but it's going to be exciting. But also tonight, Brother Commando is going to go up against Stretchy the Clown. The rivalry continues for the tag team titles that are going to happen on Fight Night 40 as well.
Oh man, it's the cue of the Disciples music.
Here we come.
Here we go. We got a quick glimpse of these two teams facing off on the last Fight Night. Now there's going to be a singles match, and it was one heck of a match. It was very surprising. The Twisted Canvases were able to pick up the victory on the last Fight Night, cementing their opportunity for those tag team titles.
Yeah, and look, anyone who saw that match knows that the Twisted Canvases, they certainly bended the rules, at least a little bit.
For sure.
But regardless of that, and look, I'll be the first one to say that I don't think that's right, but at the end of the day, they walked out with the victory, and if they're able to get away with that come at Fight Night 40, they will be the next Canadian Tag Team Champions.
What do you think's gonna happen, Sean? Who will be the Tag Team Champions walking out of 2018 here?
You know, I'm gonna have to say the Disciples, especially coming after what we saw the last Fight Night. I have to believe Reverend Joseph saw that, and if there was any chance the Disciples underestimated the Twisted Canvases, I don't think that's going to be a factor come the championship defense. I think the Disciples are going to be ready to go, and we've seen them in these big match equations, and they walk out with the victory. We've seen them in that long series with Shamrock and Curtis. We've seen them come out on the other end. I think they're going to retain the titles.
Well, I have to agree with you, but I can only agree with you if Reverend Joseph's in their corner. If they don't have Reverend Joseph, my prediction, it goes to Derek Savinsky and his canvases.
You may be right. It's a toss-up.
Here he comes now with his canvases. Derek Savinsky about to make his way to the ring. His clown, Stretchy the Clown, is going to go one-on-one here with Brother Commando. Always so creepy, always so intimidating. The fucking creepy clown posse of CCWO. Derek Savinsky, Caden Marsh, the big man, and the very large and lanky Stretchy the Clown.
So it's very interesting that in the singles match, of course, like we've seen for both the Disciples and the Twisted Canvases before, but they'll have their stablemates at ringside with them, which makes me fearful of all hell breaking loose.
It's gonna happen. It's pretty much inevitable.
And then also too, one thing that I think is very smart on the part of the Disciples is Brother Commando is competing tonight. Brother Commando is not going to be defending the CCWO Canadian Tag Team Championships.
That is true. He's technically not the Tag Team Champion. That is held by Cody Apollos and Timothy Benaya, who've held those titles long before Brother Commando joined the Disciples.
But we have for the Twisted Canvases, Stretchy the Clown, and it is as far as I know, it's going to be Stretchy and Caden March challenge for those titles. So
it might be, but you never know. Derek Savinsky might tip his hat, so to say, and he might take over. And if that happens, the odds go definitely more toward the Twisted Canvas.
True.
He is the ringmaster.
That he is. So I'm very interested to see what the Twisted Canvas's plan is here. It clearly worked last time. We'll see how it works tonight and then in the Tag Team Championship match.
And we get this one underway. And Stretchy quickly goes for a drop kick, but not able to reach, surprisingly, even with that height. And now Commando in the driver's seat here. He picks him up, but no. Over the shoulders goes Brother Commando.
You got to think that the Disciples, their plan has to be that they're hoping that Stretchy is going to be a part of that championship match. So the plan for Brother Commando has to be to soften him up. You don't want to take him out, because then they could go insert Derek Savinsky. But if you soften him up a little bit, then you have a little bit of the advantage if Stretchy is going to be a part of that match.
Absolutely. And look at this. He rolls him over. He's got him in a pinning predicament. Oh, close, only 1.5.
There's the DDT.
And up to the top of the turnbuckle, Brother Commando goes, and he's signaling for Stretchy to get up. He's got something in mind. Diving drop kick.
Now, oh man, the drop kick of Stretchy's own there. You know, Brother Commando, he took a minute there, and it cost him.
And a huge Irish whip into the corner. Stretchy's pretty happy right now, but it doesn't mean much. We're still early in this match as he goes for a Hurricanrana. It always freaks me out, the cruiserweight type moves that he can pull off even with his size. Over 7 feet tall, and as I've said before, only weighs though about 160 pounds. It's scary.
It is. Now look at this. See some of that on display. Man, besides being able to walk around, jump around on the top rope, and then land that Hurricanrana.
Oh, look at that.
Derek Savinsky, you know, yelling plans on the outside, and now, oh man, he's got him up for what appears to be a power bomb.
Power bomb into the turnbuckle.
Not looking good for Commando right now. Oh, as soon as I say that, and drives the knee, and then the counter. And down goes Commando.
He picks him back up. Stretchy's now putting in the work here, and he's looking very impressive as he drops him snake eyes in the turnbuckle. And he rolls in again, a kick to the face. Now
what is Stretchy gonna do here? He's on the top rope.
Oh my goodness, the shooting star press. Over 7 feet tall, and able to do a move like that. Only 1.5 though. Brother Commando gets out of it.
Oh, Insaguri. Now Stretchy was very unhappy. You'll only get in the 1 count after that. A very impressive shooting star press. And kick to the head. What is this? Oh, no way.
Oh!
Stand-in 450 splash.
Unbelievable.
And is this?
No, so close. He just gets out and he kicks up. Brother Commando. No, that's not enough. Stretchy's still on the attack as he drop kicks the knees. Trying to take the knees out, he kicks them more. Now, what's he doing? Goes for the suplex, but Commando reverses in the air and kicks him down. It's going to be very interesting to see who comes on top here. Who could, if the Twisted Canvases can continue their momentum into Fight Night 40, or if it is finally the Disciples who prove why they are tag team champions, even though Commando not technically a tag team champion. And now face first. And oh my god, the curb stomp! But Caden Marsh is distracting. And it's working. Oh my god, Commando just hit the referee. He's exiting the ring. We saw this last time. He's going for a weapon. And he's got a bat. And he just hit Stretchy the Clown with the bat. And the referee's back up and didn't see it. Stretchy's rolling out.
What are the Disciples going to do?
I have no
idea. Gotta be careful of that.
Brother Commando's praying. Taunting basically Savinsky and Caden Marsh with Stretchy's back in this thing. He's back in the ring and fighting back with a couple of elbow strikes.
Thankfully the referee got that bat out of there.
And now, back and forth action. Brother Commando once again looking good as he's having a hard time lifting Stretchy up onto the top turnbuckle. He looks massive up there.
Did you see over there, Benaya just slipped a steel chair into the ring?
Well, I wouldn't blame him. Although I say that, but Commando is the one who already used the bat on Stretchy. And look at this. Fall over slam.
This is incredible strength and to be able to hold Stretchy up there. This is a lot of person to hold. And now, backbreaker.
And he pins, but it's not enough, not even for a 1 count. And now, oh my goodness. Commando is putting together a plethora of moves, and he's absolutely impressing me tonight. Some nights he's on, some nights he's off, but tonight is a night where he's definitely looking to pick up a huge victory for his team.
Yeah, absolutely. Look at this.
And there he goes into that armbar. He's well known for this. He could break the arm, possibly that thin little arm of the 60-pound Stretchy. 160 pounds, he does! The Disciples pick up a huge victory tonight.
That was very impressive for Brother Commando to be able to make the big man tap out. And you know what? For the Twisted Canvases, you know, you got to do what you got to do. The championship. This is not a championship match. You want to be healthy. Come episode 40, it's okay to go tap out.
Absolutely, it is. It might be a proper strategy. It might be something that Derek Savinsky did by design. And we're back. Coming up next, we got tag team action. The two men who are going to go face each other on Fight Night 40 for the light heavyweight championship are taking on the Exterminators.
Ooh, that should sure be an interesting contest.
It should, having to tag with each other, and after the things they said to each other on the last Fight Night, it's going to be interesting to see how they coexist here tonight, knowing that in less than a month they will face for the light heavyweight championship.
Well, I mean, one thing that certainly benefits them is we've heard from the both of them. There's respect between the two of them. They both want that light heavyweight championship, so there's no personal animosity between the two. But maybe one doesn't give 100% tonight, because they want to put that towards episode 40. I mean, I don't think that'll be the case.
They want to watch their teammate, the man that they're going to face, get beat up by their opponents, who are in a very experienced tag team. That being Brent Thompson and CJ Hawkins, two legends here in Call Wrestling.
Certainly. I mean, look, you could definitely see, maybe Brandon Wolf wants to see Joey and Thompson and Brent Thompson reignite their rivalry here tonight, and maybe Joey gets softened up. Maybe Joey, knowing what his brother and CJ Hawkins can do, wants Brandon Wolf to be fed to them. I mean, it's entirely possible.
We'll have to see how the strategy unfolds here tonight. Any early predictions of who will be the light heavyweight champion on Fight Night 40 when we go into 2019?
I'm still not sure. It's heads or tails. It could go either way. I still don't know. Perhaps how this tag team match goes tonight might be a big deciding factor.
Well, we all know that you're a big Brandon Wolf fan. You're probably Brandon Wolf's biggest fan. I think Ben Hopkins could attest to that. You have a little bit of bias when it comes to Brandon Wolf, and we already know. Although Joey Thompson has grown on you, you were skeptical. So I think you might be lying to the fans of Canada, Sean.
No lying. I mean, you're right. Yes, I am a fan of Brandon, but I've become a fan of Joey because he's proved me wrong, and so I have no reason to doubt him. Perhaps maybe a few months back, I would have doubted Joey and would have put all my money on Brandon Wolf. Right now, I don't know. And Joey's been on a roll.
He has been on a roll ever since he defeated his own brother in that First Blood steel cage match. That was an interesting match.
Yeah, for me, that was the match that turned things around. I didn't think he had a shot. I thought he had a poor strategy, but his strategy worked, and I learned on that night not to doubt him. So he very well could be the next light heavyweight champion.
He very well could. But here right now, here he is, the Call Stars champion, Brandon Wolf, the Wolfman.
Yeah, and look, anyone that has seen the role Brandon Wolf has been on as well, there's no reason to doubt him. That's why I say it's heads or tails. It could be either one of these guys walking out with that light heavyweight championship.
Brandon Wolf has been on a roll for a year and a half, if not maybe hitting that 2-year mark, because even before he won the Call Stars championship, he was doing pretty well for himself, and that has just continued right through 2018. He will likely leave 2018 as being one of the most successful Call wrestlers of all time. Not a legend yet, but one of the most successful.
Absolutely. And we talk about that. Joey, he actually referred to all this when he talked about Brandon on the last episode. He said, yeah, Brandon's done a lot of great things, and he praised Brandon Wolf, and he said, he talked about all the things he's done. Joey Thompson certainly perhaps a legend in his own right, or a legend in the making, at least a former light heavyweight champion himself.
Absolutely. And the two brothers are going to start this one out going up against each other. They do not like each other. All hell could break loose right now. Great way to get Fight Night getting more excited here as Joey now, look at that.
And you know what, if you're Brandon Wolf right now, you got to be extremely happy that the Thompsons are starting this one.
Yeah, for sure, because they're going to tear each other to pieces. So that's exactly what's happening right now, and Joey Thompson continues to remain dominant. He's been able to get the upper hand on his brother lately the last few months. They had a rivalry coming into this season. They ended it midway through the season, and it's allowed Joey to continue to be good and get himself in the position he's in today.
Wow, and I think it was a surprising move. It seems to be things are going good. Brandon makes the tag. I thought he would want Joey to stay in there for a little bit, but he's gonna go in there and go with Brent Thompson.
I think I have to agree with you, but maybe these two are so similar in the way that they respect call wrestling, they respect the game, and they do. I would not doubt that they do have a lot of respect for each other. And what they're going to want to do, probably from what the game plan looks like, is just pick up the victory here tonight and go into Fight Night 40 and then let all hell break loose. As Brandon goes to the top turnbuckle, what's he looking for? Oh my goodness.
450 splash.
Into the cover, but it's only a 1.5 onto Brent Thompson.
And you know what? One thing that we should note, we haven't noted yet, Brent Thompson perhaps a big threat for Joey due to their history. I would argue the biggest threat in this match for Brandon Wolf would be CJ Hawkins, a man he defeated to advance in the Light Heavyweight Championship tournament.
Very true. I almost forgot. Now Joey's back in, but it allows the Northern Light suplex from Brent to be delivered onto Joey, and he's two. Oh, so close. He almost got the better of his brother.
And look at CJ Hawkins over there. He was already ready to celebrate.
He was. He had his hands up.
Now Hawkins, the legal man.
Shoulder block from both of them. And Hawkins gets rid of Brandon Wolf.
See, I think it has to be eaten at, both Hawkins and Brent Thompson, that they're not going to be competing on episode 40. CJ Hawkins believes he should be in that light heavyweight championship match.
And I'm sure Brent believes he should be in some sort of a position, whether that might be for the heavyweight title. He was so close. He was champion for a whole 2 minutes at Call All-Stars 9.
And remember too, Travis Sparks, this match, the match that was a big deciding factor in getting that match was when Travis faced Brent Thompson. If Brent Thompson were to pick up the victory on that night, he could have been the #1 contender.
Absolutely, he could be in the heavyweight title position if he hadn't lost to Travis Sparks. Now, I wouldn't put it past. Like Travis has been absolutely amazing as of late, but I wouldn't say that just because Travis is so amazing that Brent isn't amazing either. It's just right now Travis is better. And look at that big power bomb there from Brandon, and he's got CJ down for the count, but it's only 1.5, and CJ's able to get out of it. What's it gonna take? Swinging neck breaker. And he picks him back up, not able to get a tag out to Brent. I think CJ Hawkins is struggling right now. He's already faced him, as you said before.
And oh man, Brent Thompson, he got sent off the apron, and this might allow Brandon Wolf to be able to put Hawkins away.
It might be. He's calling for it. I think he was going to go for the Wolf Howl, but CJ's able to reverse. Knows him a bit better now, and he's got him in the corner. But no Brent there to get the tag out. All be thanks to Brandon Wolf. Could he be looking for it? Could he be looking for Hawk's wings? No, he's clotheslined him out.
And he sent him out to the floor. Now what is Hawkins doing?
Oh my God, he just missed it.
Oh man, that's the difference maker right there. Hawkins took the big risk and he missed.
And Brandon Wolf has gotten rid of Brent right away. And look at that, dives outside and gets
Whoa.
down on him.
See, that's when high risk pays off.
It is, and look at CJ. I think Brandon's gone a little too far here because it's allowed CJ Hawkins to get up and clothesline him off the apron. And Joey Thompson's just standing by and watching this all happen.
Hey, that's smart of Joey. He sees the madness breaking out and he could run over and even out the odds, but why risk the injury?
And here we go. Oh my God, I just thought that CJ was going to get the upper hand, but Northern Lights suplex there from Brandon. He's rolling through, looking for another one, perhaps into the suplex. Ladies and gentlemen, Brandon Wolf is quite the competitor. This time he's finally going to tag out to Joey Thompson. Joey Thompson's gladly going to go in for some reason now. And look at that. Drop kick suplex. The double team from them. They are working together well, even though Joey didn't come to the aid there when all that hell was breaking loose. But now it's allowing CJ Hawkins gets a reversal and a high knee. CJ was smart right now. He'd get a tag out to Brent. Probably worked good for Brandon too if Joey and Brent can go to war once again.
Look at that counter.
Now, look at this. There he goes, face first into the mat. Joey Thompson's become so accustomed with that move. He's doing it well. And now look at that, the stun gun.
There goes Brent Thompson. Joey's just got to pin Hawkins, and this one could be over.
He's looking for another one. You all know he's looking for something. The Irish whips him into the corner. Might reverse. No. And CJ misses. And now look at that flying elbow strike. Joey Thompson. Again. Face first, the crusher. Right on the mat. The second one. Brent Thompson's now up. He better watch out. He doesn't realize that he's going to go for the end. And the knee to the face. The sling. The ripcord. And Brandon's helping out. And oh my God, CJ Hawkins is able to kick out Sean.
Unbelievable. I think Joey's making some mistakes here. I think he should have gone for the pin earlier.
Absolutely he should have. Now he's got an elbow drop on the CJ, and Brandon did work. Brandon did his job. He tried to distract Brent to make sure that Joey could get the victory, but he didn't, and he kept on attacking Brent, and that's what he's doing right now. He's going to get rid of him, and he's going to see if he can finish this against CJ Hawkins. He's done it before.
He knows what he's doing here. It might just be a matter of time for Brandon Wolf to pick up the victory.
It looks like Wolf Howl's going to come. Howl like a wolf. Brandon Wolf connects. 2, 3, ladies and gentlemen, that's all she wrote. Brandon Wolf and Joey Thompson pick up the victory here, teaming tonight. But on Fight Night 40, they will fight for the light heavyweight title. And they were able to get along here tonight. Will that be the case then?
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, the respect was shown here, and you gotta believe.
There's the respect right there. They shook
hands.
Hands.
But only one of these guys is going to be the victor at the conclusion of the light heavyweight championship tournament. One of these men will be the next light heavyweight champion. I think it's a toss-up.
Absolutely, ladies and gentlemen. We will be right back.
You don't see a microphone, do you? Well, old Raging Redneck don't need a damn microphone to tell you. For those of you that don't know about GSF, old Raging Redneck is inviting you to get the F in right now. If not, you can get your ass left behind.
And we're back coming up. It's main event time. Travis Sparks going up against those mystery opponents. I have no idea who they are. Do you know, Sean? Do you have the insight?
You know, sometimes I have sources here, but they've told me that they don't know. It's been really kept under wraps.
Well, Travis is going to have what I'm assuming is a challenge that Sean O'Connor is going to throw his way tonight. Not going to allow him to just walk into Fight Night 40 without picking up a victory in a triple threat match.
And you know what? It's when you look at it, we've seen the CCWO Canadian Heavyweight Champion Sean Riley. We've seen him have these unannounced opponents before.
We have, and I think that's the strategy here is that Sean Riley's had to face those unannounced opponents, and now tonight for Travis to face the same thing before his big match. Match that he begged for, match that he's threatened to quit the company over. So it's about time that he gets a taste of what Sean Riley has had to deal with.
Now we await who's going to be, his two mystery opponents here. So let's see who we got. Oh man, we haven't heard from this guy in a long time.
About a year, just under a year, he's back. Last season, we ended the season with Brad the Iceman Harris, and he is back here on season 3. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a big surprise, big heavyweight that Travis has got to go through, but he's no stranger to big heavyweights, men like Mason Chronic, who he's been able to defeat in the past. Good to see the Iceman back again.
Yeah, I'm very happy to see him. It's been a long time, and the last time he was here, he was challenging for the heavyweight championship. We've seen him battle the likes of Mason Chronic and King Uhatsu. It's great to see him, and being as great as Brad Iceman Harris is, you gotta wonder if Travis has what it takes to get the victory here tonight. And it is not even a singles match. It's a triple threat.
I was just about to add, this isn't the only man he's gonna have to go through. Although he's only gonna have to pin one of them, unless they pin him or the other mystery opponent first.
Yeah. And for these mystery opponents here, like Brad Harris, who's making his return here tonight. He certainly could make a huge impact. What if he gets the victory and it's by pinning Travis Sparks? It's a big statement.
It absolutely is. And everybody get ready to bow down to the Iceman. Looking good. Always looks good. Always has looked good. One of my favorite call wrestlers from back in the day. Been around. He's still here in 2018, closing out 2018 in CCWO.
And now we're gonna find out who the next mystery opponent is. I mean, I'm excited. We just seen Brad Harris come back. I mean, who knows? It could be even bigger. Oh, I'm excited, Adam. Wait a minute.
Well,
it's got to be a joke, right?
There goes your excitement level.
Alright, well,
you gonna protest?
I thought, maybe it could get better. But I was like, okay, you know what? It's Brad Harris. It can't get too much better than that. What is this? Did we just get a guy off the street? No, I'm sorry. That's an insult to the guys on the street. That would have been better.
He's back.
Oh my goodness. I thought he was gone for good.
He had that loser twitch or whatever match. And he's been gone for a year, but he's here tonight. I don't know what Sean O'Connor's thinking, my brother. I think he wanted to mess with you, Sean.
It may be. Oh my goodness,
Your
this
most
guy.
hated car wrestler of all time.
I hate this clown.
He's a CCWO legend.
Pass is the pass. I'd like to see people come back and have second chances, but you know what? We seen Kevin Cash come back the last time around And we've seen him fight the likes of Travis Sparks. He was a part of that triple threat match where Travis won the light heavyweight title.
Hey, he pinned Kevin Cash to become light heavyweight champion. That's the
exactly.
story.
That's what I remember.
That's what we told you on the last fight night. That now Travis has a chance to defeat Sean Riley, this time for the heavyweight title. He didn't do it when he won the light heavyweight title, but it's going to be one-on-one. And tonight, Kevin Cash is here, and he's going up in a triple threat match once again with Travis Sparks. This time the third man is Brad Harris. It's not Sean Riley, but we'll have to see how this goes. And look at this. Travis so far looking dominant. He's attacking both men. Kevin Cash is on the outside.
And hopefully he stays out there.
No, he's back in, Sean. Someone's salty as shit.
It's just extra space. And now look, he hits the backbreaker. Oh, jeez. I really hope he doesn't pull some fast one on Travis or Iceman and find his way back here.
I'm quite enjoying the fact that Sean O'Connor's trolled you here tonight.
Oh, he's back on the outside. Maybe he'll smarten up. But as Travis, things are looking good for him. He landed that brainbuster on Harris and
backbreaker into the side Russian leg sweep. Thing is, though, Kevin Cash and Sean O'Connor are long friends, so I'm not surprised that Kevin Cash is back, even though he had that loser leaves the company match.
Yeah, you know, I should have seen it coming. In this business, people lose matches like that all the time and never follow the stipulation.
But maybe he's not officially back, and I'm sure that's what you're hoping. It might just be a one-time only deal that he reached here with Sean O'Connor. And look at that. Kevin Cash, impressive, able to lift the Iceman up and face first down onto the mat. He's taking control, going for the vertebreaker. He's well known for this. Travis is in the ring. He's going to look to take advantage as Kevin Cash gets back up.
Look at this. Oh, yeah. Get the trash out of here.
And he's going to go for the cover onto Brad Harris. Take advantage of the vertebreaker from Kevin Cash. 2.
Only a 2 count. Maybe a bit of rustiness there from Kevin Cash.
And there's a buzzsaw kick from Travis Sparks. Travis is still looking impressive every fight night. In the last several months, he's been on a roll. Oh. And look at this. Brad Harris there. Drops him. Bow down to the Iceman, Sean.
Hey, if he picks up the victory tonight, I think a lot of people are going to be bowing down.
Oh my goodness. Can you imagine if one of these men beat Travis Sparks and specifically pin Travis Sparks? Where does that leave Travis? Does he still get his match for the heavyweight championship?
I mean, I have to believe if that happens, Travis, his championship match has to be safe. You know, with this momentum and his victories. I mean, he pinned the champion on our last fight night, but the question would arise: what would it mean for that individual coming up? Could that, if that would change the stakes for next fight night, or season 4 could be a big difference maker?
Yeah, season 4 could be a whole new ball game. Even if whatever championship changes hands on Fight Night 40, if any, season 4 is going to be a lot different here on Fight Night.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, hey, you think about it like this. You say a Brad Harris picks up the victory, and Travis does go on to win the heavyweight championship. You know, obviously, the champion Sean Riley would have a rematch, but Brad Harris would have to be right at the front of the line if he's able to pin Travis here tonight.
He would, and there could be a long lineup, actually, to who will be the next challenger, depending on who wins, because as it was announced on the AWF Facebook page, that CCWO is looking for new talent for Season 4.
Yes, I'm very excited about that. Shake things up, new talent, really exciting. And Harris has got a baseball bat.
This is no disqualification since it is triple threat rules. And look at Kevin Cash is looking impressive right now. Clothesline. taking his focus over to Brad the Iceman Harris.
You know, I was gonna, for a moment there, I was gonna give some praise to Brad Harris for realizing that Cash and Travis were going at it and taking some time away, but he didn't capitalize. He should have hit the both of them with that baseball bat.
Oh my goodness, I'd never seen a move like that from Kevin Cash. Locks the legs on Brad Harris and pushes them down, but now Brad Harris is back in command as he goes for the cover, and Travis Sparks up to the top turnbuckle. What is he doing? Is he looking to go froggy? No, curb stomp. Oh my God.
Man, that might be the end of the night there for Kevin Cash. We can only hope. Now look at this. Setting up maybe frog splash.
There it is. And Kevin Cash is on the outside as Travis goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. That's all she wrote. He pins Brad the Iceman Harris. Travis Sparks picks up a major victory here tonight. The momentum continues into Fight Night 40, where he will face Sean Rizzle Riley, the People's Champion for the Heavyweight Championship of CCWO.
Travis has picked up so much momentum over these last few fight nights. I mean, it's hard to argue against him. He may just be the next heavyweight champion. I know Riley, he's walking in with the title, so he has champion's advantage, but Travis, he's just on so much of a roll.
Hey Travis, People's Champion wants to wish you congratulations on your win tonight.
Yeah,
now, just like the light heavyweight days, me and you both know that
Alright.
Kevin Cash doesn't take much. Brad Harris, tip my hat to that. Congratulations. You've been stepping it up over the course of these last few weeks. Winning big matches. Hell, you even jumped me and kicked my ass. No, I don't like it.
Like, there's a big
but
reason why Sean O'Connor is literally only in your
need
show.
to understand something.
Barely in mine.
There are people in this world
barely in
trying
GSF.
to act big.
GSF's just a courtesy.
Big things. But then there are people.
It's some people are just kind of oversaturated.
Yeah, everybody's sick of seeing the same people on every show.
The big dog.
Right. So then, because I'll tell some like people that I know that'll get guys that are everyone like, yeah, but like when you're like the 5th or 6th guy to get them, they're gonna be like, oh yeah, well I've seen them elsewhere.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I've seen them as champion elsewhere. Like, I'm so sick of everybody being a champion everywhere. Like, I love Brandon, but I'm so sick of the fact that he's a champion everywhere.
So I don't even know why you're out here.
And I'm about to put the title on. But as you know, it's going to be a short.
Sean, the only reason you are where you are right now is because of me. Not because of Ben, not because of Chronic, because of me. Okay? Do I even have to remind you the last time me and you faced off for a title? Okay, that's right, so shut up. And yet you want to call yourself the big dog. The big dog. Please, you look more like a cat with all that hair on your face. And far as I'm concerned, Sean, you're the hairiest pussy I've ever seen here in CCWO. Okay? You're up there and I'm here. There's a reason you're all the way over there is because you're afraid of me. In fact, why the fuck are we even talking? Let's do this right now. You're here. I'm here. Let's do this.
Pussy. Is that right?
Travis has been so
Memory
good.
serves me right.
I want to put the title on him, but I don't want to do what I did with you and like just like have people follow with going from the light heavyweight division to the heavyweight and automatically getting the title. You're like the only one, so like I gotta figure out what to do with Travis after this feud.
Right. See, I had no issue waiting until episode 40 to settle on this. But if you want to do it right now,
for season 4 other than
just give me a minute. I'm on
Joey
my way
will be
out.
the light heavyweight champion.
Oh man, Riley's on his way out here.
There he is.
There he is. Oh, look, Travis, he wants to fight.
He does. He's livid. Both of them exchanging heated words. And they're gonna meet.
Look, the referee's like, hey, come on, guys, save it for episode 40.
And look at this. Oh my goodness, things are about to implode. Sean Riley, oh my God, punch back and forth. Sean Riley, Travis Sparks, Sean Riley, Travis Sparks. Referees breaking this up and security's involved, and Sean continues.
Come on, these guys pull them apart. We gotta make sure they're ready to go for episode 40 when the heavyweight title's on the line.
Unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. We will see you there just before Christmas. Fight Night 40. It's going to be huge.